Hey, what's up, guys? We got the Amazing Spider-Man number 51, Wells and McGinnis back at it again. I really wish they would give McGinnis this book, put him on as a as the artist for this book. That would be so great. But let's get into this book. Right here, we have a nightmare going on with Chasm. Chasm seeing some stuff about Spider-Man. He's being controlled. He's been changed. He's been brainwashed and he feels that it's his job to go and save him from himself and all the damage he's going to be doing. And this is, you know, from the last issue, what happened was, I'll just read it to you because a little bit like be easier for you. The sins of Norman have returned to their rightful host, unleashing the Green Goblin onto the world once more. Peter and had been planning for this eventually and managed to counter Norman in his lab. There was Spider-Man who was able to even the playing field to get the upper hand. Unfortunately, the Green Goblin had a trick up his sleeve. When Peter had taken the sins of Norman into himself months ago, his twisted personality preserved itself in the wicking device, brainwashing Peter to switch back to it when a code phrase is said. Green Goblin activated the phrase and brought Spider Goblin to the forefront of Peter's mind. The only one who knows what's happening to Peter Parker is the living brain, who has been trying to get a warning out to Peter from the ObsCorp sub basement. While it may be too late to prevent the Spider Goblin from manifesting, it can still save Peter. But to do so, the living brain had to transform itself into a mobile walking brain. So that's where we're at right here. Peter is on a mission here to really beat the crap out of these guys right here. The Sinister Six. They're in this cave, this ugly place, and then the phone rings, and they're like, "How do they even have the phone down here? Who has our number?" And of course, it's gonna be Norman here. He's been changed. You can tell by his face up there that he's not all right. He's saying, "Hey, you know what? You guys are Dunsky because I'm gonna send my Spider-Man down there to take care of you guys. You guys are done." And that's what happens here. Spider Goblin here is just ripping through these guys like no one's business. Like he's no restraints. He's not right in the head, and he's using everything that he could have used as Spider-Man to really do some major damage here. Even his jokes are even better down here. And that's what's happening here. We have the brain that took off that we had learned about earlier. He is gone. We have Miss Marvel here calling Norman, and she kind of sets him up for a trick here to figure out what's going on. She calls him Mister O, and she had worked for him before, and that was never allowed. And he kind of allowed it, which kind of set it up where this isn't Norman. This is somebody else. And so that was kind of a cool little trick she did. So she's kind of worried about Peter, where he's at. We get back to the fight here. And again, these scenes, this art is just so beautiful. You can even I don't even have to talk about it. You just look at what's happening in these pictures. Overloading Electro here, that he shocks everybody. Sandman, pretty useless in this fight. He's Dunsky. And you know what, this got me here. This part right here was pretty funny. I thought it was actually the real Adventures, but it was Mysterio, and he looks through it, and then he goes, "I'm not an idiot." So I guess I am an idiot because I thought it was actually the Avengers. There, I'm like, how did they get there so fast? Craven here is trying to warn Spider-Man, "This isn't you." Spider Goblin, "This isn't you. You have all these evil sins into you. I'm gonna try to cure you by stabbing you with one of these spears that will unleash you and free you and cure you." And it doesn't work because his sense his soul is there. It's just his mind has been changed, and Craven doesn't understand that. And then just look at the fear on his face. Like Spider-Man's just about to really crush his brain here, and he stopped by someone that I kind of figured it was him, but out of all the people to rescue Spider-Man to be the hero is Chasm, and Chasm is the uh, Spider-Man's clone. It's a whole other story about that, but he's there, and then he's there to stop him. Now we're getting into the second part of the actually the last part of the book. This is the brain. He's into this walking machine. He's looking for something to kind of even out the playing field here. He needs to go save Spider-Man, but he doesn't know how to do it. He kicks in this door, and he's here for Octopus's old suit here. You see the old suit there, and he was. I'm guess it's going to be Octopus on Octopus fight coming up soon. Again, really strong, really easy, fun read. Great stuff. Can't wait for 52. Hit the like, hit the sub, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.